It's time to party through the night. The one night in Karazhan adventure is upon us. Huge feasts and even bigger chessboards await, and so do 45 new cards. There's been quite the hubbub about what's in store, and we're excited to join in on the fun. Overall, Blizzard decided to push the One Night in Karazhan adventure in a relatively new direction. Blizzard isn't giving us strictly better cards like some argue Naxxramas did. Instead, they're giving us tools to create new decks and archetypes that haven't existed in the meta or competitive play. Many cards from the set do not fit into existing archetypes, which may cause dismay for some players. Most, though, are jumping for joy at the addition of the final new cards they need to finish the deck of their dreams, and the wacky nature of this adventure fits that flavor perfectly. Today, we're going to talk about some of our favorite new cards that are likely to inspire players around the world to create successful decks and archetypes that we've never seen in the meta. Let's get started. Our first deck inspiring card is Malchezaar's Imp. Its effect reads, whenever you discard a card, draw a card. While this minion's on the board, the penalty of discard changes from losing card advantage to swapping out cards in your hand with ones in your deck. Additionally, there are plenty of cards that benefit from being discarded. Silverware Golem and Fists of Jiraxxus both get large bonuses from being discarded, which makes cards like Doomguard and Darkshire Librarian more attractive to play. Discard Warlock has been encouraged by Blizzard in a minor way, but perhaps this little imp will allow players to craft a deck list and squeeze a little more power out of the archetype. The second card that gets us excited for Karazhan is Menagerie Warden. Beast Druid has always been whispered about by deck builders, but the deck never seemed to gain enough traction or synergistic cards to see competitive play. This 6-mana 5/5 will summon a copy of a friendly beast, which means anything from a River Crocolisk, Stranglethorn Tiger, or a Druid of the Claw might be summoned. The potential for this card is exceptional, and it might just be the power spike to allow Druid to gain some serious value while maintaining tempo on the board. Copying a Stranglethorn Tiger will net a Druid player 10/10 in stats for 6 mana. Perhaps Medivh's Menagerie will get Beast Druid a seat at the meta table. Next on our list is Ethereal Peddler. This 5-mana 5/6 essentially casts an Innervate on any card that isn't yours. This powerful effect encourages cards like Undercity Huckster and Nefarian, and other rogue cards that don't see much play, namely Burgle. Additionally, Swashbuckler's effect will fill your hands with cards from other classes. Particularly dedicated deck builders may include a Lorewalker Cho, Nexus Champion Sarad, Grand Crusader, or a Gang Up to ensure that Ethereal Peddler can get that discount. Will we experience a true thief rogue on the latter? We hope so. Lastly, let's chat about the Curator in his Menagerie. We've never seen the Beast, Murloc, and Dragon Synergy archetype, but the Curator's draw engine and the buffs given by Zubat and Menagerie Magician encourage players to at least try out this deck list. That about wraps it up for this video. As you're venturing through Karazhan, remember to think about how you can use these cards in a new deck and get a leg up on the meta by bringing something awesome and new to the table. Thank you so much for watching. The result of this deck list was the creation of a handlockish archetype that we're excited to analyze. The objective of Jackie Chan's deck list is to overwhelm their opponent suddenly and swiftly by dropping a